5 monkeys are being caught. The villagers put under the monkey tree a jar, a glass jar with a narrow neck, and put dates into the jar. And the monkey comes down, puts the hand in, takes the dates, but cannot remove the hand with the dates. Neither can that monkey run away with the heavy jar. And it's being caught alive. And when the Nazis entered Belgrade, where I lived, I said, I'm not a monkey. I'm not going to be caught alive. They have to find me. I will leave my security and find a place to hide. So sometimes what we read, if we really not only understand, but think about what we have read, it may give us a very important information. Any more questions? Yes?
Like during the time when you were hiding, like
I'm sorry.
During the time when you were hiding, did that change your view of God and so forth?
It didn't change anything. You see, I grew up not in a religious home, but in a traditional home. So for me, evolution was very, very fascinating. I read Darwin. I might have been 10, just about that age. But I knew I was Jewish because we had our holidays and we had, the religion was more philosophy. Because we do not know existence. We exist. Till today, not only I, but the biggest minds through history were contemplating how life developed. We know today how it started, what the ingredients are in order to have life. Life exists. This is what we know. Beyond that, we have interpretations. For me, religion is the philosophy behind the religion. This is where I am, was brought up, and I live till today. What do I mean by being brought up? We are born with needs, only with needs. We are born neither with love nor hate. That has to be taught. So we are taught as infants what becomes the grown-up person, what becomes first the child, and then we either learn whatever we learn makes us into who we become. I had the benefit of books at home and in libraries. So that was my background. And when I asked and we had discussions at home, that was what made my infrastructure, the base I could build upon when the infrastructure completely disappeared, was crashed and disappeared. I was 15 and had to think, where am I, who am I, what am I making out of I went into hiding, and it was about 20 kilometers, it's about 15, 16 miles, walking to and fro. I took to my shelter the encyclopedia books I had at home in the library. And the farmers gave me a crate where I had the books. And that became really my anchor to education, sanity, even up to a certain degree in that completely changed environment, because that was home. That didn't exist anymore for me. So those books really became a symbol for me. Who I was and didn't want to lose. That was a decision, not to lose who I was. I appreciate your questions. They are very, very, very good, very thoughtful indeed. Yes.
While you was in hiding, did you ever have to witness anybody being
I'm
killed?
sorry?
While you was in hiding, do you ever have to witness anybody being killed or hear people being killed?
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Have you ever, while you was hiding from the Nazis, did you ever witness or hear people getting killed?
Yes. I will tell you, I'm sorry, I was thinking about something else. You see, I lived through, you know about the Blitz in London, because it was in many movies, in many writings, it is known. Belgrade was at that time about 1 million people living in the city. That city was bombed by the Nazis non-stop. I mean, in waves, until the entire city was practically in flames. I have seen many demolished houses. Walking to the farm, there were casualties. I did not witness what people witnessed in the concentration camps. And I underline that every time I speak. I was not in hell, in the Nazi hell. People who were in concentration camps were in a different level of hell than where I found myself. Because concentration camps completely crushed the individual. My inner core wasn't crushed. I was free. I was like an animal. Free game. Anybody can attack. Anybody can kill. But I was free. I could run. So part of the inner core we all have, are born with, that wasn't crushed. But I have seen a lot. But